What's up, YouTube family and Browns fans everywhere? This is Cleveland Football, and I'm your host, Terrence Hudson. All right. Feels good to be back. I wanted to get this out yesterday, didn't get a chance to, so I'm going to do it right now. And I promise I won't be before you long today. And this is what the preacher say, I won't be before you long today. Turn in your Bibles, if you will. But let's talk about this. I want to talk about the Myles Garrett being reinstated. Glad to have you back. Hopefully we can put everything behind us and move it forward. But, it's some things to talk about in this situation. He came out. Myles did an interview, and I watched the interview. And at first I thought, why do an interview? Why not just get back and get back to football and keep it going. But then I thought, interview gives him an opportunity to tell his side of things. I know he regret his actions, and through those actions, he's been, vilified. I live in Western Pennsylvania, and frankly, people still around here don't like him. It's Pittsburgh country, but even still, for some people, they first, if you're not a casual football fan, but this is something that made national news, if this is your first time seeing this guy, this is what you think of him. So I think it gives him an opportunity to tell his side, show who he is, because before this, Myles was always seen as a mild-mannered, cool dude. He was into dinosaurs. He's into dinosaurs and poetry, just like a different kind of football player, but really not, because when you talk about, 53 guys on the team, college, some over 100 guys on the team, there's a lot of different personalities. People had this mindset or this viewpoint of what they think about football players and what a football player is, but it's so diverse in personalities and interests, man. Guys into all kind of stuff. But I think he tell his side of the story, and then two, sponsorship, endorsements. I imagine that that would cost him so much, because people are like, oh, I don't know, this guy's reputation, or this happened or that happened. So you kind of lose some things, And I think it gave him a chance to tell his side of the story, people to see who he is, show that he was contrite, he was sorry about it, but also, he said that Mason Rudoph, said a racial slur, called him a racial slur, called him the N-word. I'm not here to say, if he did or if he didn't, but I'm just tell you what Myles Garrett said. And then I saw that, look at the comments and just listen to what people say, and even in the conversation. Well, why didn't he say anything, from the beginning? To that, I would say everyone's not going to respond the same, in every situation. Just because you would respond a certain way doesn't mean that he's going to respond the same way. Well, I would have did this and I would have did that. If you would have did that, I would have did this from the beginning. Why you ain't just say, okay, that's him, his personality. You can't expect him to do the same thing that you would. And then John Dorsey, he came out and said, hey, Myles did say something right away. I would got wind of it right away, So okay, do you take the word of Dorsey? So maybe he just didn't want to come out in the public like that. That's not everyone's personality. I know people that whatever happened to them, something happened to them, first place they go is either the social media or they tell a friend, which I'm not saying it's right or wrong to do that. That's them. That's their personality. Let them do that. I got no problem with it. I think of situations in my own experience, my own life. I remember being a grad student and go out, nightclub, leave the club, and with my girlfriend, my wife, she's my girlfriend at the time, and there's three dudes, out in the lobby area, and I saw that they was up to no good. They was looking for trouble, and one was, I could tell, was drunk, and another one, he had buddies with him, I think some girls too. And we leave out, and one of the guys say, F that, or bleep that N-word. And I'm like, okay. And I'm registering my mind, all right, what do I do in this situation? I can walk away knowing that everything that I have to lose. You know, I'm trying to reach toward a goal. I got stuff going on in my life. I'm in grad school. I'm doing all these things. I'm traveling. I'm working with kids. Got a lot going on. You know, do I step to this guy? Even if I knock out all three of them, you know, it's cameras out here. Police show up. I'm gonna be in trouble. Even if I say, well, he said this to me or he said that to me, they're not gonna want to hear that. You know. The guys can say anything. I didn't say nothing to him. This guy just came over and started anything. So I had to register this in my mind, and you know what? I'm going to walk away. And I walked away, and I went home. You know, I didn't feel powerless. I didn't feel, you know, like, oh, like there was nothing that I could do. I felt like I did the best thing for me in that situation, you know, because, you know, who knows, you know, what could have happened. But I didn't go out and I didn't hop on social media and say, well, guess what, you know, somebody just did to me. I ain't tell nobody. Y'all the first person I done told this. I never told anybody this. You know, y'all the first. So, you know, but that was just me. That was just my personality or how I felt about that situation. You know what I'm saying? And there's been other situations on the job and where maybe I should have spoken up or should have went to HR, should have said something to somebody, but I didn't. You know, oh, okay, all right. I know how to handle this person or that person or do. Okay, I computed this in the back of my brain. You know, when it comes to racial things, whether it was intentional or unintentional. So, you know, you can't where somebody else. If I told somebody else about some of these things, it was like, I would have did this right there like that. Okay, that's fine. You would have like. Got no problem with that. So to say Myles should have did this or why didn't he do that? You can't say that. You can't because you're not him and you can't go. He ain't gonna respond the same way you will. I watched Mike Tomlin's interview and you know he did what I expected him to do. He stood up for his guy. He stood up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And what else, what do you expect him to do? You know, and the Mason that he knows, as he knows Mason, you know, he wouldn't say anything like that. He wouldn't do that. And also he's saying that there was no evidence showing that he made the comment or called Myles Garrett a name. Which, you know, he said that NFL did a thorough investigation, but you know, whenever I hear NFL did a thorough investigation, I'm always like, I don't know, you know, as many cameras, as many microphones, as all this technology, and there's absolutely no audio. Okay. Not that we've heard, or maybe they got something, or maybe we got audio and didn't hear anything. They didn't say. I don't know if they have audio or didn't have audio, or if they had audio and didn't hear it, you know. Or if they just don't have audio, or mics was turned off or something. I don't know. And I also think about NFL investigation. I always wonder, how do TMZ get a hold of information before the NFL does? NFL has all of these detectives and former government officials and workers. We did a thorough investigation and y'all had all this stuff, but TMZ actually get a hold of things before you do. And other people get a hold of things before. How? I don't know. You know? And NFL is protecting itself, protecting its brand. You know, we don't need this type of incident right now, you know. And I'm gonna close on this, but last thing I can say is, you know, I can't say what he did, what Mason said or didn't say, but it's not outside the realm of possibility. And I can only speak from personal experience, where it wasn't in high school or college. This was after college, playing some arena football. I won't say where or names or anything like that, but I can remember playing a team and it was a hot game, close game. a fight from the beginning, and we going into halftime, and there was players from the other team that was saying, "Hey, this guy's calling us the N-word." One of your teammates, this guy's calling us the N-word. I'm like, whoa, like, you know, this is the first time I ever experienced that. All my years of football, I've never experienced that where another team has, you know, pulled us aside as players, black players, and said this certain player is saying this and saying that. And I had to go in the locker room, and I'm looking, and I'm next to the guy, and I'm thinking like, and it got back to him, you know, because he was confronted about it, and he got really defensive. And I had to look like, you know, you never know what people are going to say when they get really upset or when they're under the influence, you know, of drugs, certain drugs and alcohol, or if they just at an emotional state to where they so amped up and ramped up, sometimes anything will fly out of somebody's mouth. I had to look at that situation like, I don't know. This guy is, you know, and the fact that I've never had that happen before, you know, I had to look with some, you know, I had to take a second look at the individual who was accused. So, you know, it's not outside the realm of possibility, man. I imagine when, you know, the Riley Cooper video came out, people that before that came out would have probably said, the Riley that I know would never say anything like that, you know. But you don't know what somebody will say when they are very angry, you know, when they just smoke coming out their ears. You don't know. People don't know what they'll say until you get that mad. Or even if you know, if you're under the influence of drugs or alcohol, what you will say in a given situation. You know, the Donald Sterling tape. If somebody gave you a transcript of that, then you'd be like, man, ain't no way he said that. Like, just, I went back and listened to it. It sounds so, you know, just out there. It'd be like, ain't no way he said that. You know, Donald Sterling, former owner of the Clippers, you know, forced to sell a team when, you know, his girlfriend secretly recorded him, you know, talking about how he didn't want black people at his games, you know, and you don't have to be associated with them. Why do you have to broadcast that he was asking? Like, you'd be like, what? So, you know, I can't say what he did or didn't say. You know, I don't know anything about the particulars of the investigation, but it's not outside the realm of possibility. And, you know, Myles said he said it. Mason said he didn't say it. So I guess it's up to you or us to decide, you know, who we believe, or you could say you don't know what to believe. And sometimes you don't know what to believe. But I can't sit up and say, well, he didn't say it. Or like, I know 100% he did say this. You don't know. But I ain't gonna hold that against Myles, and I won't hold it against Mason. Only thing you can look going forward is how these individuals conduct themselves going forward. And I think that'll tell you all you need to know. Eventually. So, all right. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And I look forward to getting back to you soon, talking about the draft, free agency, and all those things. But yeah, man, we had to talk about it for a little bit. Some race! Make folks uncomfortable. But hey, things we gotta talk about. But hey, if you like, hit the like button, be sure to share, be sure to comment, tell me if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If I think I'm right, tell me I'm right. But hey, let's get it. So be sure to like, be sure to comment, share, and subscribe.